Today we bring you a really fascinating and a little creepy video. From unexpected and surprising discoveries to incredible animal hybrids, we've compiled a list of the most horrifying things farmers have caught or discovered in their fields. Prepare to be amazed by these amazing stories that defy the imagination. Number 1. We will tell you a story that stunned a farmer in Baker County, Florida. In 2015, Dwight Cruz experienced a shocking discovery on his farm when one of his cows gave birth to a calf with 2 heads. This calf, which they named Annabelle, was born with 2 faces, 4 eyes, 2 ears, 2 mouths, and 2 noses. Due to her unique condition, Annabelle could not coordinate properly and could not feed from her mother, so the farm owner decided to bottle feed her. This strange feature is due to a rare congenital condition called parapagous dicephaly, a form of partial twinning in which the embryo does not divide correctly during pregnancy. Unfortunately, animals born with this condition usually do not survive long, and veterinarians predicted the same fate for poor Annabelle. Number 2. Simba, the long-eared goat. In June 2022, on a farm in the southern city of Karachi, Pakistan, an extremely adorable goat surprised its owner when it was born with unusually long ears. Muhammad Naz Narejo, the proud owner of the goat, named him Simba and claimed that he had broken all previous ear-length records with an impressive measurement of 21 inches. Simba is still a baby, so his ears may grow larger over time. Muhammad has created special protectors for Simba's ears to prevent infection and is confident that Simba will break the Guinness World Record. Number 3. In 2021, an alpaca gave birth to a rather strange baby in the United Kingdom, so much so that, for a time, even its mother was baffled by the skinny baby. The baby weighed only 13 pounds at birth, and since alpacas don't lick their babies clean, the farm owner had to do it for the baby. The mother is called Inca and the baby is called Archie. He literally just hatched. They're just drying him out a little bit because it's a little windy. The baby appeared extremely weak and fragile, but the farmer later explained that it was not unusual for alpaca babies, cria, to be so thin. Once they dry, they become fluffy and don't look as brittle. This video has been widely circulated on the internet with different claims that it is an alien baby or a case of a very strange birth. But let's clarify once and for all. This is exactly what baby alpacas look like. Spot. Number 4. The Ai is a nocturnal primate from Madagascar that stands out for its unique appearance and behaviors. It has thick, dark fur, large yellow eyes adapted for night vision, and large, mobile ears that allow it to detect minute sounds in the dark. Its most distinctive feature is a long, thin middle finger, which it uses to tap the bark of trees and locate cavities filled with insect larvae using echolocation, a skill more common in bats than primates. Once it finds the larvae, it gnaws through the bark with its continually growing incisors, then uses its specialized finger to extract them. In addition to insects, their diet includes fruits, nectar, and mushrooms. This unique method of foraging makes it a truly fascinating primate. However, the Ai faces threats due to habitat loss and local superstitions that consider it a bad omen, making its protection and conservation crucial. Number 5. The narwhal, also known as the unicorn of the sea, is a fascinating creature that lives in the cold Arctic waters. Its most distinctive feature is its long spiral tusk, which can grow up to 3 meters in length. This tusk is actually an elongated canine tooth that protrudes from the upper jaw of males, while in females it often remains small or does not develop. In addition to its tusk, the narwhal has a robust, grayish body, adapted for swimming in cold, deep waters. It is often found in small groups near sea ice sheets, where it feeds mainly on fish and squid. Although a rare and understudied species, the narwhal faces threats such as habitat loss and pollution, underscoring the importance of its conservation and protection in the fragile ecosystems of the Arctic. Number 6. The Philippine tarsia is a unique and enigmatic creature that lives in the tropical jungles of the Philippines. This small primate, the size of a squirrel, stands out for its large eyes, which are proportionally the largest of any mammal in relation to its body size. These huge eyes give it excellent night vision, allowing it to hunt for insects at night, its main source of food. In addition to its eyes, the Philippine tarsia has pointed ears and long, slender hind limbs, giving it an extraordinary ability to jump from branch to branch in its arboreal habitat. Despite its adorable appearance, the Philippine tarsia faces serious threats due to deforestation and degradation of its natural habitat. The loss of tropical forests in the Philippines threatens the survival of this species, which is classified as vulnerable on the IUCN Red List. Protection of their habitat and public awareness of the importance of conserving these areas are essential to ensure the long-term survival of the Philippine tarsia and other species endemic to the Philippines. Number 7. The pangolin is an extraordinary mammal that lives in the tropical regions of Africa and Asia. This animal is covered in protective scales made of keratin, giving it a unique appearance and effective defense against predators. When it feels threatened, the pangolin curls up into a ball, thus protecting its vulnerable body. In addition to its natural armor, the pangolin has a long, sticky tongue, ideal for feeding on ants and termites, its main food source. Despite its peculiar appearance, the pangolin faces serious threats due to poaching and the illegal trade in its scales and meat. The pangolin is estimated to be the most trafficked mammal in the world, which has led to an alarming decline in its populations in the wild. Protecting and conserving the pangolin's natural habitats, as well as combating poaching and illegal trafficking, are crucial to ensuring the survival of this unique species. It is essential to raise public awareness about the importance of protecting the pangolin and take action to stop their exploitation before it is too late. Number 8. The blobfish is a truly amazing marine creature that lives in the depths of the ocean. This deep-sea fish has a unique and distinctive appearance, with a flaccid, gelatinous body that allows it to move effortlessly in the high pressures of the seafloor. Their appearance, often described as ugly or monstrous, is the result of an extraordinary evolutionary adaptation to their dark and cold environment. Despite its unattractive appearance, the blobfish is a vital part of the marine ecosystem in the deep ocean. It feeds mainly on small fish and organisms that live on the seabed, helping to maintain the balance of species populations in its habitat. However, the blobfish faces threats due to deep-sea commercial fishing and the destruction of its habitat by human activities such as underwater mining. To protect blobfish and other deep-sea inhabitants, it is crucial to take steps to conserve and protect these delicate ecosystems. This includes the implementation of marine protected areas, sustainable fishing regulations, and raising public awareness about the importance of preserving marine biodiversity. Only through coordinated and cooperative efforts can we ensure a healthy future for blobfish and other endangered marine organisms. Number 9. The platypus is one of the most peculiar and fascinating creatures that lives in the regions of Australia and Tasmania. This semi-aquatic mammal is known for its unique appearance, which looks like a strange mix of different animals. It has a body similar to that of a beaver, with dense fur and a flattened tail, and a long, flattened duck bill. Additionally, males have poisonous spurs on their hind legs, making them even more unique. The platypus is an excellent swimmer and spends most of its time in water, where it feeds mainly on aquatic insects, larvae, and small crustaceans. It uses its sensitive beak to detect electrical currents generated by prey in the water, allowing it to find food even in low visibility conditions. Despite its uniqueness and unique adaptations, the platypus faces threats in its natural habitat, including habitat loss due to urbanization and water pollution. The conservation of the natural areas where the platypus lives and the protection of waterways are essential to guarantee the survival of this very special species. Additionally, it is important to raise public awareness of the importance of preserving Australia's unique biodiversity and protecting iconic species such as the platypus for future generations. Number 10. The Okapi, a close relative of the giraffe, is an amazing creature that lives in the dense tropical forests of the northeast of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. This herbivorous mammal is distinguished by its unique appearance, with a body similar to that of a horse and striped legs reminiscent of a zebra. However, its most notable feature is its extremely long tongue, which can reach up to 30 centimeters in length and allows it to reach the highest leaves of trees to feed. Although the Okapi is a shy and solitary creature, it is crucial to the balance of its ecosystem. It feeds mainly on leaves, shoots, and fruits, helping to maintain the growth and health of vegetation in its habitat. However, the Okapi faces threats due to deforestation, poaching, and human conflicts in the region. To protect the Okapi and its habitat, it is essential to take measures to conserve Congo's rainforests and combat poaching and habitat destruction. Additionally, it is important to raise public awareness about the importance of preserving the region's unique biodiversity and protecting iconic species such as the Okapi for future generations. Number 11. Pink dolphin. Many would argue that these dolphins are not actually pink, but this is the name given to these light-colored dolphins that swim the Amazon River. This makes them one of the few saltwater animals that can adapt to travel in fresh water. These dolphins range from a soft pink to a vibrant, almost neon pink. Its unique color may change due to your mood, age, or water temperature. Pretty cool, right? These creatures are known to be one of the most intelligent in the Amazon. After all, living in such a diverse jungle requires them to be more skillful. Unlike oceanic dolphins, pink dolphins have unfused neck vertebrae that allow them to turn their heads 180 degrees. This allows them to look behind them without turning their entire body, which is incredibly useful for maneuvering around flooded forests during the rainy season when they are hunting for fish among the trees. Meanwhile, oceanic dolphins don't need this adaptation because they hunt in the open ocean. Unlike their relatives that thrive in salt water, pink dolphins also learn not to be picky about their food. These guys feed on fish, carbohydrates, and even small turtles. This diet allows them to thrive in an ecosystem that constantly changes with the seasons. Number 12. When we talk about goldfish, we usually imagine small aquarium fish whose length rarely exceeds 30 centimeters. However, it turns out that they can also grow to gigantic sizes, and now you will see such a specimen. Professional fisherman Andy Hackett is proud to have caught one of the largest goldfish in the world. This occurred on a fishing farm in Champagne, France. The caught fish weighed 30.5 kilograms, and because of its bright orange color, it was named Carrot. This fish is a hybrid of a leather carp and a koi carp. Fishing farm manager Jason Collar says Carrot is about 20 years old. She was released into this pond when she was a chick. Andy Hackett himself says that he always knew that Carrot lived in this pond, but he could never imagine that luck would smile on him, and he would be the first lucky person to catch it. It took the fisherman 25 minutes to pull this giant out of the water, but don't worry, after taking some photos with his catch, Andy released it back into the wild. By the way, Carrot is currently the record holder for its size among other goldfish. The previous leader was caught in 2019 in Minnesota, weighing 17 kilograms. Number 13. During a fishing excursion, a fisherman named Jeff Edward was lucky enough to catch a lobster with an extremely rare coloration. At first glance, these photos might look edited, but they are not. This lobster is genuinely colored half red and half black, with the coloration split perfectly down the middle, making it a fascinating sight for perfectionists. Interestingly, Jeff wasn't the only fisherman in Maine to catch a rare, multicolored lobster. Another lucky person was Jacob Knowles, who also caught a two-toned lobster. However, in this case, the lobster's exoskeleton was blue and green. Furthermore, this specimen was a hermaphrodite, possessing both male and female organs. Scientists at a research institute in Portland explained that such two-tone colorations are due to a genetic abnormality that resembles chimerism. According to biologists, a two-tone coloration with a clear central division on the body of an arthropod occurs in 1 in 50 million individuals. Therefore, these two fishermen can truly consider themselves lucky. However, it is essential to remember that the global ocean covers just over 70% of our planet's surface. This means that your scan will take much longer. Currently, only 5% of the world's ocean has been explored, but science is making significant progress in this challenging field. Number 14. A Reddit user shared an incredible story with his followers. After they had been fishing for a long time, they decided to try scuba diving. During a dive on the Great Barrier Reef in the Pacific Ocean, they encountered a giant green turtle that they compared to a small car in size. According to this person, the turtle was at least 100 years old. They were shocked and impressed by this unusual encounter, and understandably so, as it is not every day that you see such an ancient animal in its natural habitat. On average, the life expectancy of a green turtle is 80 years, but some individuals are known to have lived over 100 years in the wild. Turtles are among the longest-lived animals on Earth, with the Galapagos giant tortoises recognized as the longest-lived among them, with an average life expectancy of 177 years. Number 15. In June 2015, fishermen off the coast of Santa Catalina Island, California, noticed an unusually long fish. It took the help of 16 people to bring it ashore. Locals are used to finding various ocean inhabitants washed ashore after a storm, but a fish that resembles a sea snake was something new for them. Therefore, many people gathered on the beach to see this strange creature up close and take photos with it. It was later discovered that this fish is known as the king herring, or orf. The length of this specimen reached 5 meters, which attracted the attention of both locals and the press. The herring kings live in the Pacific, Indian, and Atlantic Oceans. They live at depths of 500 to 700 meters and are the longest bony fish of all those studied. On average, they measure around 3 meters, but the largest recorded specimen was 11 meters long and weighed 272 kilograms. Number 16. Deep-sea fish often have very unattractive appearances. Some of them can scare even the most experienced fishermen. Such an incident occurred with a resident of a fishing village in Krabi Province, Thailand. A man named Priya Sul dedicates himself to fishing almost daily. On one of those days, he pulled out of the water a fish so strange and ugly that he was terribly scared and left it on the shore. After that, Priya ran home to tell his family about the terrifying capture. His relatives calmed him down, and he decided to retrieve the fish. When Priya returned to shore, the fish was already dead. At home, he measured it. The fish was 42 centimeters long and weighed almost 3 kilograms. The fish looked really scary, with a small body, a huge head that looked like a human face, and a massive wide mouth. The villagers considered the fish an embodiment of evil, believing that the creature brought misfortune to their settlement. However, biologists tried to explain to these people that it was not an evil spirit, but a kind of lookouts. These fish inhabit both shallow and deep waters. Their large heads are necessary for digging in the sand while they wait for their prey. These fish really look very unpleasant. Number 17. The Megalodon, hailed as the monarch of sharks, holds the prestigious title of being the largest shark to roam the oceans and is among the most colossal fish in recorded history. Imagine a world where 50-foot-long sharks navigate the seas. Being a fisherman in such an era would certainly redefine the profession. The Megalodon outnumbered the largest white shark on record 3 times over, sporting mouths adorned with 18-inch-long, razor-sharp teeth, appropriately earning its name, which literally translates to giant tooth. This prehistoric giant wielded a formidable arsenal of 276 large teeth, and its bite force remains unmatched by any creature that has ever populated our planet. Thriving more than 20 million years ago, the Megalodon reigned supreme, striking terror in the oceans until its extinction 3.6 million years ago, primarily hunting whales and large fish. Its colossal size required a substantial food intake. Imagine the astonishing strength and magnitude required for a predator to hunt down the humpback whale. The Megalodon's jaw alone measured between 9 and 11 feet wide enough to effortlessly swallow 2 human adults side by side in a single bite. Without a doubt, this monstrous creature stands as one of the most dominant predators that have ruled our planet. Number 18. There are 2 different varieties of elephant seals, the northern and the southern, each exhibiting notable differences. The northern elephant seal predominantly inhabits islands off the coast of California and Baja California, while its southern counterpart thrives in subantarctic waters near the Antarctic ice pack, a testament to its preference for a colder environment. Not only are southern elephant seals more discerning in their choice of habitat, but they also have significantly longer lifespans compared to their northern relatives. Southern elephant seals can live an impressive 20 to 22 years, while their northern counterparts have an average lifespan of just 9 years. Today our focus is on the southern elephant seal, the largest of its kind on the planet. Male southern elephant seals can reach astonishing lengths of more than 20 feet and carry a staggering weight of 8,800 pounds. Truly a remarkable mass. The nickname, elephant, is derived from their vague, trunk-like snouts. During mating season, these colossal creatures congregate in massive numbers. It is a spectacle where male elephant seals engage in vigorous displays to gain the favor of females. For them, mating season is a fierce competition, where size and bulk determine the most desirable mate. Battles between these colossal males can get quite violent. In the 19th century, the elephant seal faced a dangerous threat of extinction due to hunting, declining to fewer than 100 individuals. Surprisingly, the species recovered and its population is now around 100,000. The resurgence is due to the enormous libido of these magnificent mammals, as they fervently engage in combative rituals to ensure their role in the perpetuation of their species.